Alright, here's one everyone should be interested in. An article from The Verge. Apple's new betas let you try its watch-based solution for masked iPhone unlocks. The iOS 14.5 and watchOS 7.4 public betas are available now. If you're an iPhone user, this is something you're likely very aware of. You can unlock your phone using your face. It's got sensors in the front that allow you to do that. However, if you're wearing a mask for the pandemic, it does not let you unlock your phone. And so that's what this article is all about from The Verge. With the upcoming release of iOS 14.5 and watchOS 7.4, Apple will let you use Apple Watch to authenticate and unlock your iPhone while you are wearing your mask. But if you want to try the feature now, you can, as Apple has released public betas for both iOS 14.5 and watchOS 7.4. If you're curious what a beta is, it just means software that hasn't been officially released to the public yet. You can get the early release of the software that likely has bugs and it's still being worked on. Before these releases, people using iPhones with Face ID while wearing a mask could only unlock their phone by entering in their passcode manually, which can quickly become a hassle. But with the new updates installed, if your Apple Watch is unlocked, while it most likely is if it's sitting on your wrist, and as long as it's nearby, when you try to unlock your iPhone while wearing a mask, you'll feel a little buzz from the Apple Watch and your iPhone should authenticate you. There are a few caveats to this feature though. It only works for unlocking your iPhone. It won't work for authenticating things like App Store or Apple Pay purchases, and you still have to manually enter your passcode on your iPhone every once in a while as an extra security measure. If you want to get the public betas to try the feature out, head over to Apple's beta program site, and you can come to The Verge for that. Note that you'll need to install the iOS 14.5 beta first before you can install the watchOS 7.4 beta. And be warned that because this is beta software, you might run into unexpected bugs, crashes, and performance issues. Install with caution. Alright, so yeah, this will be very convenient. This initiative highlights Apple's competitive advantage when it comes to vertical integration of its hardware and software. Many of its competitors can't react and make changes like this so quickly. Apple has such a tight handle on the release of its phones and its software, and also on its other devices like the Apple Watch. When Apple releases new software, it gets adopted by the public very quickly. A huge number of people will upgrade their software when Apple releases a new software update. Unlike many of their competitors, when a software update gets released, it doesn't get adopted so easily because there's so much fragmentation in their markets. An Android phone, there may be lots of different versions of Android phones using all kinds of different versions of Android software from Google. So if Google pushed out a new update, they don't get adopted, or those new software updates don't get adopted immediately. But Apple has very strong control of its phone models, and so when they push an update out there, it gets adopted very quickly. Like 80% to like 90% of people will get that update and go ahead and install it. So this is where they're able to do things like this. You can do something similar to this today if you have an Apple Watch and one of Apple's Mac computers, like I do today right here with I'm using a MacBook Pro. If you're wearing the watch, and I have mine charging right now, I'm not wearing it, but if you're wearing the watch, it will automatically unlock your computer if you have your computer nearby and try to access it after it's been locked. It'll unlock it. So there was some news of this feature a long time ago when the pandemic first started, and I'm a little surprised actually that it's just now being released. I expected this would have been released a long time ago, so kind of curious about that. You know, what took so long? Anyhow, a huge convenience for anyone who owns an Apple Watch or an iPhone, and personally, you're better off waiting for the official version of the software to come out than to download the public betas. Unless you're just in a super hurry and you're very techy, you might as well wait, because those public betas could have bugs in the software and things like that. So just wait. I'm sure it'll be released in a couple weeks, a month at the most, and you'll be able to use it, but I'm sure it'll be out very soon.